So now we're thinking about all those wonderful things that we want to add to our vegetable garden, that we want to enjoy the summer with that great harvest. But you know, the best thing we need to do right now, we need to prepare the earth. We need to create this magical soil that is just going to enliven all these veggies to perform at their peak performance. And so we have, this is my raised bed. We're in my backyard. And I've already added to the bottom of it. At this point, I just decided to start over this year. So I took everything out. I put our professional potting soil on the bottom. And Brian at the nursery absolutely loves just straight professional potting with some starter fertilizer, and he's good to go. I like to be a little fancier than that. So what I do is I use the professional potting soil, and then I do my lasagna method. And what I do is I sprinkle in all these key ingredients. This is one, granular gypsum or gypsum. It provides calcium, very critical for especially tomatoes. Iron sulfate. Our water, our soil, natural soil, tends to be alkaline. This helps to provide a little pH moderation and also add iron. And you know, we've got to have a wonderful tomato vegetable food to add as well. Great EB Stone products. So I've got the soil in the bottom. I've added a layer of bumper crop. I've worked that in. I'm going to sprinkle a few of these now in this next layer of my lasagna. My vegetable garden lasagna. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle across the area. And that is going to be our gypsum for the calcium, the iron, sulfate. And you know, our soil just tends to be iron poor. You know, the other thing that loves iron sulfate are citrus. Oh my gosh, they love it, love it, love it. And then our great tomato vegetable food. If I can open the bag, I know I can do this. And that's going to get sprinkled here. Of course, these are grandmother handfuls, right? For this size bed, I'd probably be using about 3 cups total of the vegetable fertilizer. And the gypsum, you'd use probably 40 pounds for like a 100 square foot in garden bed, but we're just going to sprinkle it in. And iron sulfate, maybe a couple cups. And now what we're going to do is we're going to dump our enriched, this is this wonderful, highly enriched, magical organic compost called bumper crop. We're going to dump that in. It's going to get dumped in. We do not have to go to the gym. We can work out right in the garden. Isn't this great? Okay, so that's our bumper crop. We're going to kind of scoop that all around and mix it in. Now I know lasagna, you have to like layer things, but here we're just going to layer them and then mix them. So we're mixing, mixing, mixing. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got that going there. Then we're going to top it off with our professional potting soil. And all right, got it. Set the core. You can do it. All right, and we're gonna put that all around. This is good. All right, and you know, this looks like about the right height, but then we're going to, remember, we're gonna sprinkle some more of these good things in. So again, here's the gypsum for the calcium. In the ground, in our earth, we love to use gypsum to kind of relax our clay soil. So that's a good thing in general for our ground. And here's a little iron sulfate. And you can see in the background my beautiful Eureka lemon that's going to love an extra helping of iron sulfate. And then we've got our great organic tomato food. And we're going to sprinkle that. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. You can tell this is very, very scientific. All right. And then with that, this again gets mixed in deeply, thoroughly. And you could probably use a tool too, but this is just kind of fun. Getting it all organized. And there we go. My goodness. We have one of the most magical soils ever And you know, I think with the next segment, what I'm going to show you is what we're going to plant. You will be amazed what we're going to be able to fit into this bed. So there you go. Fun in the garden, bringing joy to you in just getting out in the ground and getting that ready for all your veggies.